You see, the chief problem with the conservative is his or her willingness to be governed by the liberal media, not their constituents, let alone conservative principles. Perhaps the worst offender when it comes to the CPC's race for the top job is Michael Chong. Chong's long flirtation with Canada's mainstream media, well, it first began when he championed the Reform Act, a legislative measure to curb the powers of the party leader. As far as the media was concerned, Chong was defying his boss, who at the time was Stephen Harper. And as you well know, the media's favorite kind of conservative is one who's willing to turn on his own. So Chong loved every minute of the puppy love courtship with the prostitutes in the liberal media. He loved being the media party's darling so much that he didn't want it to end. So now he's running for party leader, and again, he's proving to be the media party's favorite because of his cuckery, his flat-out capital L liberalism. Here's Chong from this week's conservative leadership debate.
À l'un côté, nous avons un candidat qui a suggéré que les immigrants sont anti-canadiens.
Immigrants aren't Canadian, anti-Canadian, and they gave examples.
That it's not race-baiting or anti-immigrant, but just yesterday, their campaign was endorsed by a white supremacist group called the Council of European Canadians. We have another candidate who stood idly by while protesters were chanting to lock up the democratically elected Premier of the province of Alberta.
Just so pathetic to watch. And yeah, you did hear him right. He, in effect, called Leach and her supporters anti-immigrant race baiters. And I can't recall if that was shortly before or shortly after his ode to a carbon tax, something that he is committed to. But serious question, where did Chong get his talking points from? David Suzuki?
Kelly Leach's candidacy now for the Conservatives is really based riding on the back of the kind of Trump approach, you know, that we can become exclusionary, that we can define what is a Canadian value, and we should be testing people and rejecting them. This is, to me, the basis of something that has fed Trump.
Yeah, it's totally racist to screen people coming into your country, and everyone who disagrees with that is, well, a racist, just like Donald Trump. David Suzuki thinks so, the mainstream media thinks so, and so does Michael Chong. Like what you just saw, well, I have a show every Thursday night. It's called On the Hunt, and you can watch the full episodes if you visit therebel.media and subscribe.